What did I think you played in 4 games total last year. What did those games do to maybe get you ready to play actual linebacker?
I think they kind of shake the cobwebs a little bit, gave me a little feel for college football, knowing what it's like to play against guys these size, guys of this caliber, and I think in that way it got me a little more ready to take on maybe a linebacker position and get more used to the feel for college football.
Coach Weiss said you're up to about 220. How much have you gained since you've been here?
Since I've been here, I came in right around 195, 200s, and I'm sitting around 220 now, so about 20 pounds.
What kind of difference has that made for you?
A lot of confidence change, honestly. When I came in at around 200, tall and skinny mostly, and putting on a little more meat on my bones definitely gives me a little more confidence against these bigger guys in college.
Coach Veit said you can really run. Is that something you've always been able to do? I mean, did you run track? Did you do stuff like that?
Never ran track, but coaches in high school wanted me to.
Okay.
I played baseball in high school though. But yeah, I guess running is something that I've always relied on, you could say. Yeah.
You came in a little late, right? Because you guys did you make a little run in baseball and you came in?
Right, late? Yeah. So I came in actually at the same time as all the freshmen, but left like 3 days later to go back to Wisconsin to finish off my high school baseball career. We got to the state championship actually, ended up losing it then.
How much do you learn from a guy like Marcel, and what kind of leader is he?
You can't put it into words how much you learn from guys like him, and even Mike being the same age as me. Guys like Marcel, Mike, say Bobby McMillan, all those older guys, just boatloads of wisdom, and you can never learn enough from those guys.
What about from Joel?
Joel Lanning?
Yeah.
It's really cool to have him in. It's really cool to have him in our linebacker room as a guy coming back, along with Kyle Kemp coming back. It's cool to see those guys, coming back into the program, wanting to give back, and it does mean a lot to have Joel in that room.
Is he working with you guys?
Yes, directly with the linebacker.
What are you learning from him, or what's he telling you? Or does he talk to you, or you talk to him?
He talks to everybody, but fall camp wise, he's been through it.
Yeah.
I think 5 times. I think he was, but so he knows what it's all about, and he's, a lot of wisdom, a lot of helping everybody get through tough times, and of course he knows plenty about football.
Coach White said you and Will and even Jataris are all kind of different skill sets. What do you bring at linebacker that's maybe different?
Not necessarily my physical traits. Will is a freak athlete. There's no denying that. I think maybe I'd rely on, just my head, being all there and knowing that I need to be in the right place at the right time, and trusting that will get me in the right place, I guess you could say.
How did the whole Iowa State stuff come about? You were committed to North Dakota State, right? And then they flipped you from there.
Yeah.
How did that whole thing come about with your interest and all that?
It's kind of crazy. I mean, I was committed to North Dakota State for in the summer before my senior year, and Iowa State started talking to me, I think, November my senior year, so just a month before the signing date, and as soon as they gave me an offer, I jumped on it pretty much.
What's it like seeing your position coach get treatment every day?
It's different, man. He knows. I mean, he knows if you're in the training room or not. So he's always on us about that. It's pretty funny.
Are you making fun of him?
No, of course not. No. It's been interesting, but he's working on it. Yeah.
He said that one thing he's trying to get you to do is kind of relax. Maybe you're a little bit too hard on yourself. Can you take me through? Is that kind of a lifetime thing? It's like you're kind of a hyper-perfectionist kind of thing, maybe?
Maybe. I think just recently I put a lot of pressure on myself. I just think I can just do more and more. So I guess that's probably part of it. Is just putting a lot of pressure on myself. Maybe almost over-analyzing things, but it's something I'm working on, and definitely something I can improve at. So yeah.
What's it been like working out at all 3 spots? I know they want versatility out of everybody, and how's that workload treating you?
I'm still mainly at Will, so I mean I'm pretty comfortable there. But yeah, I think they're trying to work me more at Sam, and I'm trying to understand that position a lot better. And I've been definitely studying that too. So yeah.
What are the biggest differences between Will and Sam? I mean, you're obviously comfortable at Will, but when say you were over there, even Chandler or Will, what are they being asked to do that is different from your spot?
Just a lot more space out there. obviously at will you're into the boundary, not as much room, and you're fitting usually on outside of the box type stuff in space, coverage wise, a lot more area to cover. So.
Coach Weiss said that one of the biggest things about your guys' depth is Marcel goes out, you go in, or Ryan goes in and Mike comes out. There's not really noticeable change. How much have you guys taken pride in building that depth that doesn't matter who's out there, it's the same?
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I don't think anyone's out there to play over each other. Just out there to fill in where you can. Pick up where the other left off without any hesitation or setback. And I think that's something that's really kind of almost defines their defense. The next guy in can do just as well as the first guy. So.
You played more last year than you did the year before. Are you hoping to take another step now?
Definitely. I think that's what he asked about, trying to calm down. I think that's where the pressures came from, because I know I can, put more time on the field. So trying to, get myself right, and that's where I put the pressure on myself. But yeah, I'm working on it.
Other than playing the linebacker snaps, how many of the special teams were you contributing on last year?
I think I played on all four.
Okay.
Other than PAT block and PAT. So yeah.
Playing special teams as early as you did when you're a true freshman, how do you feel like that influenced or informed kind of the role you're in now? Because you got kind of thrown into it and were playing early.
Yeah, sure. I think it just kind of it builds experience. Just kind of gives you a taste for the speed and the physicality at this level. I think it helped a lot. Transitioning to linebacker. So I mean, it was a good experience for me. Also, just lets you realize how important special teams roles are. And they need to trust you to take on those roles. So it's pretty cool.
How's year 2 coming along for you?
It's good. I mean, just having 1 year under my belt, knowing the playbook. I mean, that helps for sure. Learning from these older guys too. I mean, that helps too.
How much did getting into a couple of games help?
Yeah, I mean, just breaking that ice, I mean, obviously I've played probably 3 plays here. I mean, not very many, but I mean, just breaking that ice helped for sure.
Coach Myers joked that first one you went in and you guys scored a touchdown. You came off the field and you were all excited. And then you guys watched film and he said you didn't block anything.
Just kind of the luck, I guess. Yeah.
Give you crap about that.
Oh yeah. Yep.
What do you still have to learn? I mean, how's your learning curve going, I guess?
It's going. I mean, learning every day, just a student of the game for sure. Learning from these older guys. I mean, Nips. I mean, watching him, his technique's about perfect every day. I mean, that helps. Just seeing him grind through it too. I mean, it helps.
You miss not working on the farm?
I mean,
I bet you do.
Yeah, I mean a little bit, but I mean I still try and go home in the summer, sometimes on the weekends. Yeah.
There's that video, there are photos floating around that Colin came out there with you this summer.
Oh yeah, Colin came out, and actually I got stuck and he pulled me out. So he got to learn how to drive a tractor, I guess. So yeah.
What spots did you play in high school on the line?
I played right tackle in high school.
Was that it? Your whole career?
I played some guard. I mean, not very much, but just pretty much right tackle.
Playing tackle in high school and then playing guard in college, what are the different things that goes into learning that as a switch?
Mainly the pass game is the biggest difference for me. I mean, just learning how to set on a 3 tech versus playing in space on like a 5. So yeah, versus an end, I guess, is the biggest difference for me.
Did you anticipate in your second year in the program starting some games that soon, or did you think it would take longer?
I mean, I don't know. I just kind of come in with the same mindset every day and just put my head down and work hard, I guess. Let the rest work itself out.
Coach Myers said he's had a big push for more continuity in that room. What is things like even Colin coming out to your farm, or you guys going up to his? I think he said you went up to their lake house. What does that do for that room?
I mean, the O-line room. When I first got here, we weren't that close. But we went on that trip. I mean, that trip brought us all together pretty close. I mean, we spent 3 days together. So and we all had a great time going to the casino, boating every day. I mean, it was an awesome time.
Also, Coach Myers also mentioned not only the continuity, but just the I don't know if you want to call it unity, togetherness, the bond that you guys share is as strong as it's ever been. Do you feel that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, going up that lake house definitely helped. I mean, that and I mean, we just grind together. I mean, you know, it's a brotherhood.